Hello, my little weirdos. Yes, my chair is low. Yes, I look like a drowned out rat. It has been a day. Did a bunch of like garbage hauling, but not like regular garbage. Um, then I had a inspection, an apartment inspection. I have one like every fall for like a housing voucher, for the housing authority. But depending on where you live, like I have two others. One is for the county that I'm in, and then one is for the town, the city that I'm in. So I had to go through all that. Then I went right an hour later something to the food bank. The caseworker took me for the month. Got back maybe an hour less than that by the time I got stuff put away. And my nephew texted me with his graduation, got a master's, level 4. um, and so it's just been very, very busy. But I just want to informally kind of first, new pope, we all know, American born, Trump's all like giddy and shit. I'm betting for 2 reasons. First of all, he's all like, I'm so excited to meet him, oh, what an honor. First American Pope, blah, 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 blah. One, I think he's doing a little butt kissing because of how much disdain he got from his antics at the Pope's funeral, the last Pope's funeral, and afterwards with all the crap pictures and shit he was posting, the AI video. But I think more than that, he's acting because he mentioned, the first American Pope. Donald's acting like, because that new Pope was American, that just proves America be best. I just get this feeling that's what's going through his little pea brain toddler stunted level, because the way somebody says something and the order that they put something in usually tells you that's a subconscious thing, but it'll tell you how important it is. Like, oh, I love you guys, and depends on where you place stuff. Not everybody picks that up. And it's not something that you can really control. Those are those unconscious things. But I just get the feeling that he's like, oh, because it's American. See, I told you, Americans getting better and better. We never had an American Pope before, and now we have him because I'm president. I just get that. I don't know why, but I just get the feeling that's the internal dialogue in him. Okay, so the other thing that I found kind of amusing, it's sad, but amusing in a weird way, is this whole Kennedy Center of Los Miserables that they're putting on. Well, a bunch of the actors are threatening to boycott because Donald Trump wants to go to his newly appointed himself in charge of culture and art. Because he's the best at art. Nobody knows anything more than me about art. Urgh. And you're being threatened, it's like, but you know what? I don't blame him. You'll take over the fucking Kennedy Center. Get rid of things, rename shit because it mentions black or woman or some goddamn fucking thing. And then you want to come and expect us to fucking entertain the king like a fucking jester. Bite me. I don't blame them. Fuck you. You just really fucked around with their place. And now you expect them to entertain you? Whoever it is, the manager, whoever it is that's telling these people these actors to, threatening them that they'll never work in this, field again. Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. I think that's fucked up, man. Let him boycott him. He's already taken over the damn thing. The guy's just figuring anyway at that point. Let his people not do a show because of who's in the audience. I mean, I understand that everybody else is gonna lose, the money because they're not getting a full performance kind of thing. But I do understand walking out on his ass. If you wanted us to entertain you, then you should have left us the fuck alone and not, put tariffs on movies and take over every culture, because he doesn't know. He knows gaudy and he knows tacky. That's what he knows. That guitar playing, there is no past or present American president that would be caught fucking dead in a gaudy, tacky ass shit thing like that. And I'm sure it uses probably more fuel because I'm sure there's fucking weight on that because of all of that. It makes me wonder, with adding all the gold to the Oval Office, does he just expect to be staying there? Because, you can't take the gold, you can't rip it off and take it with you. If you installed it, it fucking stays there. Does he think when he leaves in 4 years, or when he's made to leave, if he doesn't fucking croak from his diet before then? I mean, honestly, do you really... Nobody's going to want to... It looks like you're taunting all your fellow countrymen because... I mean, it's just really gaudy. And I can guarantee you he's not intending on taking those gaudy big pieces in the Oval Office. You can't just take them out. You've already, And the fact is, he wants to make this stupid gold plane, Air Force One. What are you going to retire our current Air Force One? What the fuck? First of all, you don't need it. It's... I know, Raspin. I'm just sitting here going... Both situations. All giddy about the Pope when all he did was fucking diss him and all he wanted was to be the Pope. I mean... Oh, God. And you're playing... And, oh, God. And let the actors and the dancers and the singers, let them fucking boycott the bastard. And just repay all the money to everybody else's tickets. Because that's unconscionable. It really is. Anybody who's a true American, a real patriotic American, aren't going to want to be anywhere in a closed building with that orange fucking bloat bag. Anyway, they'd rather, anybody who's a real American would be like, just give me the money back. I don't care if I never fucking see the show. I'm not going to sit in an audience with that fucking blowhard. And anybody who's like, I want the show. You know what? Everybody came down sick. Food poisoning from the stage food. Whatever. They're MAGAs and they probably are just being dumb because they're mad because their leader was insulted. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just let them all boycott. What a sniffly little baby snowflake bastard that guy's. Really. not fit for doing videos anymore today, really, because I have no more fucks to give in what I say today. I don't. I have, it's on the last fiber of the last nerve right now. And it's nobody in specific. It's just I'm tired. I'm achy. It wasn't supposed to rain this morning when I looked at the weather late last night and this morning, and it's been raining, and then that's why I look like a rat. Half the stuff I told you I was doing was done in splattering rain. And I'm tired because I've been up since 6. But he's feeling better because he's kneading. So I'll get him unblocked. I'll get him taken care of. In fact, I'm waiting for those delectables, those pureed tube things, because he needs more moisture in his tract. So I'm waiting for those. And he'll feel better once he has some food in his tummy that's not, solid food. Because that's not going to add a lot of, more. And if, it gets worse during the weekend, I do have Miralax for him. But he is feeling better. Just anybody who's, I know some of you, you're hoping you see one of them. Mr. Raspy, you see more often. I know, some of you, you're happy when you see one of the cats on my videos. And I don't blame you. That's part of my niche here for talking politics, which is a little more a real level. I don't have any degrees or anything. So I'm more attainable as hey, can we talk type of thing. But with the neurodivergent, I think that really helps, because you can listen to what I'm saying but still be watching him or looking at the art or whatever, watching her go by, or and that's one of the reasons I think my channel is catching on now, because I find it hard to watch when it's all neutral and neutral clothes, neutral background. It's hard for me because I'm neurodivergent. So I do understand trying to get news. And I start thinking, after the election, is some of these, there's a lot of neurodivergent. Is it just that they don't pay attention? Is it possible that some people in this country that don't pay attention, because I think it's 70% or 75% or something like that of Americans don't pay regular attention to their federal, what's going on in their federal government, what's going on with their state government, let alone other states or other countries. And I was wondering, I wonder if some of that is just because it's just get to the fucking point, because I'm zoning out. There's nothing to keep my eyes, looking and listening. Because that's how some neurodivergent works, guys. So if you can hear me blabbling on, but you are listening to what I'm saying, but you don't have to sit there and look at me the whole time. You can watch him. She might come running through. Who knows? Might be sleeping. And I'm just, nobody's mentioned it, so I don't know if other neurodivergents it's helping or not. If you are and it does, I'd love to hear it, if that's something. But some people have in the past said the only reason I listened because it was so colorful. It was what the fuck is this person going on about? And they're actually, you made sense. I was oh, well, thank you. So you don't always judge a book by its cover. In June, this sucker. Oh, I still got some pink back there. This sucker getting bleached in June. Oh, that's getting bleached. I go in rainbow every June. Oh shit. June 10th, we have primaries. I'll be working with rainbow hair. Oh well. For the presidential election, when I was working the poll, I went red, white, and blue. You can look through some of my video. Not only was I wearing red, white, and blue, but my hair was red, white, and blue. And I guarantee you a bunch of people probably thought I was a MAGA. just because they're all overly patriotic, and that's what pisses me off. It's the last thing we're going to talk about. That pisses me off, that they have absconded with our flag and you know, being patriotic, dressing up, you know, on patriotic holidays, Memorial Day, veteran, you know what I mean, wearing red, white, and blue, and you know, 4th of July and stuff. But or something like an election, something, anything that's a patriotic activity. Yeah, okay, red, white, and blue, wearing red, white, and blue, your makeup, you know, blue eyeshadow, red lipstick. I've seen girls do that. Um, that's all good. That's fine. You're celebrating the colors of your flag for you know, those holidays that are patriotic holidays. Um, you know, I don't do it all the time. Um, but it occurred to me several times during the election that they probably think I'm some freaking MAGA person. But you know, once they talked to me, they could tell I wasn't MAGA. I mean, you know, just you can tell. I can tell. Pretty often, I'm like, every now and then you do run into a very mellow kind of a MAGA person that just is Republican, not necessarily MAGA. You know, it's usually an older person who they've always been a Republican, but they're really not happy with what MAGA's doing. They kind of act like MAGA is different than Republican. And I get that because you don't want to shake your foundation, but that's not true anymore. It used to be, but it's not anymore. So, anyway, yeah. Freaking boycott. I thought that was hilarious. And they're going to boycott because Donald was going to be in the audience, was going to attend that. Dude, I'm with you guys. If anybody hears this, knows anybody that's in it, I mean, I'm just nobody here, but you know, I'm just a drop like everybody else. But if anybody sees it, I'm telling you right now, I do not blame you. Stay home, rest those tootsies, take a couple hits. Fuck Donald Trump and jumping like his little monkey. Seriously, I have no blame for that. Anyway, you guys have a good evening. Stay safe. It's already starting to sprinkle again. And then it did the same thing yesterday. As soon as it starts sprinkling, that temperature just dives right down. And I want to dig up that plot and plant this weekend. If I do that, I will do some videos of it. Not of me digging, but of, you know, what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm blabbling. Yes, that's a word I've made up. It's blabbering and rambling. I'm blabbling and, I am tired. I'm gonna go, garden salad. Oh, a chef salad sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, peace out.